All right, y'all, I am going to give you a tour of what it feels like to be a real estate agent. It's fun. It is exciting. I'm going to show property today, and I want to bring you with me. So hopefully you have questions along the way. If you want to drop them down in the comments below, I'd be happy to answer them. Okay? It's Memorial Day. Generally speaking, you don't get a lot of holidays off. When people are off on a long weekend, you're usually working. But that's not too bad because I had yesterday off, which was really nice. And yeah, so I will take you on a tour. I forgot something. Kind of exciting. So I've took everybody on a ride today. All right, so one tip I would say is to always have a charged phone. So I'm gonna plug you guys in. So it happens a lot as it goes dead with the app that you use through MetroList. So usually I'm jamming out in the car. But I'll keep the music low just so you guys don't have to hear what that feels like. My car rides I get them often, so it's like this is your office. You're constantly in the car as a realtor. When you work in Sacramento, generally speaking, or Elk Grove or wherever you're working, probably gonna show property 30 minutes out. Today I'm going a little bit farther to Valley Springs, and what I do is I always put my showing schedule together. Generally speaking, I print them out because I like the idea of having something I can take with me and not have to do a lot with. A lot of times when I get my phone involved, it loses its battery even faster, so then we have issues getting into the houses, which that's not fun. But so this is kind of what I do. I put them in order. Showing times, all of that fun stuff. All right, y'all, I stopped to get gas, and then I'm headed to Valley Springs. So much fun. Gonna do a lot of driving as a realtor. All right, y'all, we're gassed up, ready to rock and roll for the day. Oh my gosh, usually my car is pretty good about GPS and stuff. The other day I was in Pine Grove and we got totally lost. Actually, we were farther than Pine Grove. And my poor client, it was the first time I took them out, and it was hilarious. But needless to say, they'll never forget me. They'll never forget their first time looking for property. It was trying to take me like all on some. Basically, it thought it was okay to take me on some dirt roads, which probably would have been fine had I not have had people following me. So that's my story for the day. We're gonna go through so much stuff. I remember in the beginning, it was really hard for me. The doors, all the different like keys and the doors and the lock boxes, that was really difficult for me in the beginning. And like trying to act cool and calm, collected was funny. I wish that's the kind of stuff I wish I had videos for, because you guys would have laughed. And of course you're so nervous and you're trying to get everything right, and there's so many moving parts. So yeah, there's second story for the day. We're driving through Galt right now, which is, Galt's beautiful. It's a little bit south of Sacramento, in between like Stockton, or I guess Lodi would probably be a better point of reference. It's in between Lodi and Elk Grove. A little bit, I would say a little bit cheaper for the most part than Elk Grove. And it's a little bit farther, so like 15 minutes from Elk Grove. But schools are great. You know, it's a little bit less populated, so it doesn't feel so congested like Elk Grove does. So it's actually a really great option for people that are just trying to get out of the Elk Grove area, or first-time home buyers, that kind of thing. So this is in between Galt and Ione. It's beautiful out here. Running a little bit of land. Where you would want to be. Especially if Wilton is getting a little bit too expensive for you, but you still want to stay close. Sorry if you guys are a little shaky. I'm in the process of getting a new camera and some new equipment, so this will be a lot better soon. I would love to have that much land so I can plant a really awesome garden. Of course it is. What would you do with it? Maybe this is a better depiction. What it looks like. Lots of vineyards. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. He's so cool. Look at him. He's awesome. Alright, y'all. We're getting closer to Ione. We're getting closer to Ione. And then instead of going to Ione, we're going to head out to Valley Springs. For now. This is what it looks like. This is my drive to work, which is not bad. This is why I love coming out here. Call me a country girl at heart, I guess. So it's pretty beautiful. Okay, so another fun fact is I cut my bangs myself because I can't get my hair cut right now, and they're starting to grow back. But I had a total complex about them for like 5 days where I didn't do any videos or any pictures because I was embarrassed. But the beautiful thing is they grow back, and what else are we supposed to do, right? I'm just grateful that my hairdresser is amazing. It's a beautiful thing. I don't have any grays, which I'm really thankful for. Really thankful for. So that's my other revealing thing. Pretty funny. I don't normally talk about stuff like this, especially with you guys. It's all work, no play, no fun stuff. Just kidding. You guys wouldn't watch if that was the case. You want to see my quirkiness, and that's cool. I love that. I'm super quirky, by the way. And I have a really dry sense of humor. Some fun facts about moi. Maybe share some fun facts that you guys have been doing through the pandemic, like cutting your own hair or dyeing your own hair, that's a little scarier for me. I used to when I was younger, but you know, I see a lot of people throughout the day, so I leave it up to the professionals. So yeah, drop a comment below on some of the fun things that you guys have been doing yourselves that you normally would go and have done. And then some fun things about yourself, like if you're quirky or if you're like what kind of humor you like, what you laugh at. Those are the kind of things I want to know. All right. I usually listen to Christian music when I'm in the car by myself. Well, when I'm in the car. I should say by myself because I listen to Christian music around everybody. But I pray. Always. But I do pray about my job. I usually pray in the car. God's my man. That's Comanche to the left of us. Lake Comanche. We're now in Calaveras County. Almost to Valley Springs. Beautiful thing about out here is that like you can do things that normally you wouldn't be able to do in the city, shoot guns and ride your horses up and down the streets and all sorts of stuff. If you like boating, this is your spot. Okay, the other thing is when I'm not listening to Christian music, this is my jam. Country. Alright, we're almost here to our first house that we're looking at today.
You've reached your destination.
We've reached our destination. I'm going to actually pull in the driveway. Alright, note to self, when you're buying a house, you always want to look at the roof, the AC. I mean, you want to look at other stuff too, but these are the main things. The roof, the AC, the roof, the HVAC, the plumbing, dry rot, and if it has the pool, obviously the pool equipment. Now, with that being said, once you do the inspections, you can either ask for them to be repaired or you're gonna do a credit, which is gonna cover your closing costs, some of your closing costs. So you don't have to bring as much money in. That being said, normally you wouldn't do both. I mean, you can do a mixture of a little bit of the two, but you wouldn't ask for a ton of repairs and a ton of credit. It's going to be different in different circumstances in different markets, but it's really important for you to kind of gauge how the market is. Is it hot? Because if it's hot, then you're not going to get as much. So that's just a really good rule of thumb. Now, each individual thing is going to be, very specific to what is happening in that market. Valley Springs is a little less hot than I would say Elk Grove. So there's potentially, you would have more leverage. But with that being said, if there's multiple offers, then the sellers don't really have to agree to anything. So just keep that in mind. It's all really negotiable, but just you gotta, as a buyer, you gotta keep your thumb on, or your finger on the pulse of the market, because it definitely has one. And you're not gonna get $20,000 worth of repairs plus a $10,000 credit. Like, that's just not gonna happen right now. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for this time, but I might take you in the next one. All right, so we're at the house. Y'all, we're done with the first house and the second house. We're headed to Ione. And my clients are behind me. And I think they might have found something they like. And I'm really excited about that. So we've been looking for a little while, and they're having a baby soon. So I want to get them in and comfortable and settled before they have their little boy, their first little boy. Super exciting. So they seem pretty excited about the last house. There were multiple, there was quite a bit of activity on it. So what I'm going to do next is pull comps when I get home and find out exactly what we need to do to get our offer accepted. So that is where that's where your realtor's expertise comes in. And if they don't know what they're doing, it gets a little bit scary, especially in this type of market, because you want to know everything and you want to have the most, the strongest offer. And especially when you're up against other people, and if you're going to FHA or a VA, then it's a little bit more difficult. So if you have questions about that, I can do specific videos on those things, like how to get your offer accepted as a first-time home buyer. Yep. This reminds me of Australia out here because the dirt's so red. You know, for the longest time I wanted to go back to Australia, and well, that's great, and I still want to go. I've realized that there's so much beauty in right where we live, right? Like, it's got, I mean, Northern California, it has the mountains, the ocean, I mean, kind of like lakes and all sorts of cool things, and the weather's great, and we're super lucky. So I'm gonna just be happy with right where I am until God decides it's time for me to change my path. So that's where I am with all of that. I longed to go back there for so long because I was more free there, I think. And I've decided recently that I'm gonna take some of the things that I learned while I was on my venture and apply them right here. Start to take in all the beauty that surrounds us. Really focus in on it. Kind of changed as we get closer to North Comanche. Just gonna show you what that looks like. The other thing too is that I'm starting to learn to trust myself instead of comparing myself to what others are doing. I'm realizing that I do have what I'm looking for inside me, and I need to trust that. You guys, I think they found something they absolutely love. I think they found a couple actually, which is great news. And I'm praying that they get the one that they want. We just saw a really pretty one in Ione. So yeah, that's the end of our showing stuff. What I will do is I'll do a video at some point about what I do next. So stay tuned for that. And it's so exciting doing this job. It's really rewarding. It's a lot of work, but it's so worth it to be able to help people in their journey, in their first time home buying process. Like, how exciting is that? You know, but even working with like other people, like move up people or investors or anybody that's just trying to better themselves. I am so lucky. I'm so lucky. My job is very inspirational. So stay tuned, like I said, for more videos. We will be doing them about a lot of other aspects of real estate and life and mommyhood and all the stuff that goes on for me. So, and I hope that it helps. That is my goal, my underlying goal in all of this. I hope that it helps people achieve their true dreams and entrepreneurially go out and get whatever you want. it's possible. And the beautiful thing in this country is that we are able to do that. So don't take anything for granted. I love you guys. Thank you for watching.